Guys, welcome to Bitcoin Daily, 9 a.m. Central European time. On the dollar, we do the show almost every day because we gotta know what's happening in Bitcoin, altcoins, and everything else. And of course, guys, the pattern, everybody thinks it's gonna break down. I don't think it's gonna break down. We're gonna talk about the pattern. We're gonna talk about DXY. We're gonna talk about, stock market a little bit today and see how that's going. How's everybody in the chat? Cryptoras, good morning. What's up? Thanks for the video update yesterday. Yeah, I mean, I saw something, I think I felt it, so there is that. Good, we don't care about Bitcoin anymore. Let's do DXY daily instead. I mean, there is probably some kind of a community around DXY as well that we could exploit. Philip Tyson, how you doing, man? Mladen is in the chat. Jam, what's goody? Everything's goody. Maybe just go sideways for 2 weeks. That could happen. That could happen. 2 weeks is not long time in this space. Strike, good morning. How you doing, man? Techno Vikings, good morning. What's up? Good. Giving you moon boys. Moon coming will probably trace 20 moving average. Yeah, the new moon is coming right now. When is the new moon coming actually? What is the date of the new moon? I think this is 2023. The new moon is coming on January 21st. So tomorrow is the new moon, guys. Tomorrow is the new moon. Then February 5th is the full moon, and then 20 new moon, full moon, new moon, full moon. There is no special moons, anytime soon, but the new moon is coming tomorrow. So of course everybody is a little bit bearish. There is that. We're gonna check that out. That not live. What's up? We're gonna see some Bart Simpson, some shocker green candle soon. No sideways TLI. We did that already last year, bro. Yeah, we're done with the sideways moon. We should definitely see either move up or move down. No sideways moon for us. Nebjan, what's up? Nami, good morning. Long time no see. Nice to see you in the chat, guys. Yesterday I made a video about this pattern over here. I can just iterate it really fast. So what I do feel that is gonna happen is that we are not gonna drop down much more. I mean, we can still drop down to these this bottom down here again, and then bounce up here. I was actually over here thinking that we could drop a little bit more down here to some kind of 20k and then bounce over here, but it looks like we are just not doing that. We're just not doing that. Now I've seen a lot of other YouTubers and a lot of other posting the same kind of pattern. This channel over here break, retest, goes down below the support and drops down. This is very normal move towards the downside. Is normal move, break towards the downside. This happens all the time in bearish trends. Fortunately for us, we are not in a bearish trend, we are in a bullish trend, and therefore these kind of patterns tend to hold very well. And what do happens on these kind of patterns is that we go down here, we get back inside the channel, and we continue towards the upside. So the pullback, the dip, the glorious buying opportunity is already a little bit leaving us right now. Can we go all the way down to the 50 moving average? I mean, that was even when we're up here, we are looking at this 50 moving average over here on the 4-hourly time frame. And we are thinking that this might go all the way down there, but the longer time this actually takes, the higher the moving average is coming towards this. Of course, we can just hug the moving averages, fall down, and even go even lower than that. I'm not saying that this move that everybody is predicting is not gonna happen. I've been wrong before. It can definitely happen. What I'm saying is I think I see probability that this bullish move up here, this holding the price up here, can actually just continue towards the upside. And I think that would be actually a very good case when you think about how many people are actually short. Even yesterday, the charts champions, the guy that have been doing well in the World Series of Trading on Bybit, he's got a big channel and stuff like that, right? Even he might post a video, I think yesterday, and he said like, this is why I'm short right now on Bitcoin. So he's shorting Bitcoin around here, something like that. And I don't think that's the case. I think people are still in a very bearish sentiment. I think people still don't believe that we have broken the trends. I don't think people believe that this anything else than a dead cat bounce. But I am of very strong belief that we have broken the trend, and that right now we are and then right now we are in a strong bullish trend, and everything I see on the chart is actually confirming that. So you know, I gotta stick to my, you know, convictions that this is just gonna continue towards upside up here, upside up here. We are sitting on the support down here on the 20 moving average. Let's go to the 1 hourly time frame up here. We are sitting on, sorry, on the 4 hourly. We are sitting down here on the support. Can we break this towards downside? Definitely can. If you look at it on the 8 hourly, this actually looks even worse. And this looks like, you know, broke down, you know, moving up with the moving averages, and right now, you know, breaks down. But what I am expecting this breakdown to go do is something like this over here, and then right back up here again. I could be wrong. We could drop down big time. It wouldn't be that, what are you gonna say? It wouldn't be that surprising even if you drop towards the downside. Although I do believe that, you know, that we should pump. I believe we should pump, but we can drop down. You know, 50-50 like always. Is that double bottom on the 1 hour? 1 hourly time frame up here. Nah, I mean, yeah, you could say this is double bottom up here, but it already played out. This double bottom already played out. You can see here. The target up here towards top, it went up there, right now pulling back maybe to some kind of support up here. So it is, you know, you can even say that 1 hourly up here is hitting the support right now. The 4 hourly time frame up here is hitting the support. The trend line is hitting the support. So if you want to bounce up here, you know, it is a nice place to bounce. We can also drop down to the 50 move. I've been saying, you know, 50 moving average for a long time, very important level up here, especially when we started, you know, curving up here on sideways. So hitting this 50 moving average wouldn't surprise me right now. So you know, can we go down to, you know, 26 or something like that? We can, but I don't think this is the move. I don't think this is the move. I could, you know, think that this is the move up here towards the upside. But if you just bounce over here or over here, I mean, it's the same thing. Same thing. The thing is that this channel up here broke down, keeping the box, and I think it's just gonna continue rallying towards the upside. I think that's the most probable right now case for this pattern that's right now playing out. In the start, we could not actually see what kind of pattern it was, you know, making. When this went to the top, I mean, even up here, like, it was really hard to understand, you know, what kind of pattern are we in right now. What's happening up here is some kind of, you know, rounded bottom at the top up here that's just gonna, you know, blast through towards the upside up here. It didn't do that, and then, you know, went into this curvature to S curvature up here towards downside, broke this up here, and this down move up here was pretty much also given, and we broke that towards downside, which we had a nice dump on the downside. But once the dump actually happened, we are actually keeping this support over here right now, this support box, and we are not actually falling towards downside. So the way I see it, I mean, the price definitely has some kind of bullishness going for it behind the price, which is very good. I actually like that, you know. And when it comes to, you know, analyzing the charts, it's all about, you know, whether the price, you know, is holding the supports or breaking the supports. I mean, that's the entire essence of analyzing the charts. Is my support being broken, meaning the price is bearish, or is my support holding, the price is bullish? I mean, that's an analysis. Nonetheless, oh man, how you doing, man? Some thought about Genesis. We'll see how that works out. I don't think that's fun. Genesis is definitely going down, but I might take it on Genesis right now is that people are expecting the same kind of reaction like FTX, and I don't think it's gonna happen. I don't think it's gonna happen. True, but it creates FUD. Yeah, of course it creates FUD. You know, but I think that people are expecting same reaction, or, you know, at least the same reaction in the direction that FTX pulled the market. But I don't think that's gonna be the case this time, and people are gonna be like, oh my god, the Genesis is not actually pulling this down. So, you know, God candles. Are we gonna expect God candles soon? Maybe. So Genesis, although it might be bad, I'm not gonna say too much about it because I actually don't know how much, you know, how much this is gonna affect the market. But I don't know if you remember from the previous bull market and previous bear market. It's in bear markets, all bad news 10x the move towards downside. Like, they just push the price down so hard. But in the bullish markets, bad news do not push the markets down. You know, market does not care about bad news in bullish markets. It just doesn't care. Like, you can have the worst news ever, but the price will just slowly go towards the upside, right? because nobody is using that those bad news to push the market down. So that's what I'm seeing right now. I think that we have changed the direction. I think we are in a bullish trend. I think that bad news will not have impact on the market, and this Genesis thing that's happening, just happening, but it's not gonna push us down. I don't think so. I might be wrong. I've been wrong before stuff happens. We are on the 10 moving average. We're gonna see how this actually plays out. Needs to fill CME gap to upside of upside impulsive move at some point. A test of 19.3 will happen in the coming weeks. No, we are not doing that. We are not doing the CME gaps. We are not doing the CME gaps. We are not falling for the trickery. So people are, oh, there is a CME gap, you gotta go down. What about these CME gaps? You just had 2 CME gaps, nothing happened. Literally nothing happened. 6 months. 6 months later, not closed yet. 6 months later, CME gaps. I mean, do you have short-term memory? Nothing happened. And right now, but this for some reason is gonna get closed immediately. No. It might get closed. Look here, over here. I mean, this took like ages to close. Do they get closed? I mean, they do get closed. These 2 up here will get closed eventually. But, whether that's gonna be tomorrow or in 6 months, we are not playing that game. They will get filled. Yeah, they will get filled in 6 months. Like... or a year's time. But do you want to bet your everything on, it's gonna be filled in 6 months, we're gonna go back down to 20k? No, we are not gonna do CME gaps, guys. We are not playing that game. We don't care about CME gaps. Not on this channel. Talk about 10k CME gap. Don't get me rallied on 10k CME gap. God damn. The CME gap. Do you know why I hate CME gaps? For you new guys that do not know the story. I got left behind. The bull market started. Everything was going fine. And I got left behind, guys. I got left behind. Where is the CME gap? Look here, guys. This is the CME gap. This is the CME gap. Just when the bull market started. 9.7, 9.9 up here. Look at this. And we are up here. I was already bullish, but I was like, no, we're gonna close it, because you gotta understand. Back here, when we are going down here, like CME gaps was a big thing. I really, truly believed in CME gaps. And when we came up here in this, bullish trend, I was like, yeah, sure, we're gonna go down, close it down. Did we close it? No. No, we're gonna close it. Nope, did not close. We're gonna close it down here. Nope, we did not close it. We're gonna close now. Nope. And then when it went up here, I was like, okay, I give up. We are not gonna close the goddamn CME gap. We did not close a CME gap at 9.7. Never closed. It's still open. It's still open. After everything, it's still open, So if you want to get me to believe that for some reason we're gonna go down and close some kind of CME gap, we might go down here and close CME gap eventually after 3 years or something like that. But I'm not betting this bull market on the fact that we gotta go down just a little bit just to close. No, I'm done with that. I'm done with that. Apologies. Yeah, so if you had been down there, I totally missed that that move. Meluski. So yeah, we are not doing CME gaps anymore. This channel is we have ban against CME gaps, but we can look at CME charts. We can do that. We can definitely look at CME chart, and over here on CME chart you'll see up here as well. We are above the 10 moving average up here, and the trend up here broke again towards downside, keeping this box down here. The support line are right now at 2008 or something like that. It looks fine, no problem whatsoever. Can we break down over here more? This actually looks very bearish as well, because you are hitting these moving averages that go down. Once you break this towards downside, you're looking at the the 50 moving average on the 4-hourly time frame. But strong bullish trend tend to hold supports very nicely. And for example, even if you have a strong bullish trend and you have a rising wedge, oftentimes you will see this all the time, because YouTubers and tech analysis, they just do what they read. They don't try to figure it out for themselves. The rising wedge do not have target down here at the bottom. That's the thing, guys. Everywhere where you read, where is the target of the rising wedge? Down at the bottom where it started. No, The target of the rising wedge is for it to break down. Where it gets support can be several levels. Often it's like 2-3 different levels where it can get support. It can bounce off of here, it can bounce off of here, it can bounce off of down there. It can bounce off of any single you know, support level that it can. And the stronger the bullish trend is, it will bounce sooner. So target after the breakout is given, almost given, but the breakout is kind of, you know, probability by probability given. The support down here at the bottom would say the target is down here. It's not. The target is not on the bottom. The target is on the support lines, and we are looking at the high support line it can actually hold if the price is stupidly bullish. The more the price the bullish is, you will see it just get, you know, hit first support and then continue going towards the upside. And the same thing goes up here. It goes down, it hits first support and just tries to, you know, rally from those support. Sometimes it goes down to the next support, but it does not have to go down to, you know, to whatever the level it is. That's what I'm trying to say. And I am optimistic. I am the only gap I care about is the gap above all-time high. Yeah, I want to close that gap as well. There is a gap at 125k BTC, but you still need to touch that before 10k. Definitely. At CME gap free zone. Yeah, CME gap free zone. 5 years from now, RTA will be saying stuff like, there's still a SBF gap that needs to close before. Yeah. So the gaps and stuff like that, I'm really not into that. They do close more than not. The 9k gap has not closed. I think there is also a gap at 3k that people are saying, but you know, the 3k gap, they are looking at it on the 4-hourly time frame, and I don't think the gap should be looked at 4-hourly time frame because there is so many gaps. There was some kind of gap up here that's still not closed at 3k or something like that, I think. Sorry, this is not the CME chart. This one closed up here, but where is this 3k gap or something like that? I don't know. I think there was something down here, some kind of gap that did not close. But no, people are looking at it. Here's the thing about CME gaps. People look on the 4-hourly time frame, look for gaps. I mean, there are so many gaps on the 4-hourly time frame. Like you will probably find a billion gaps on the 4-hourly time frame. But people are still talking about where is the gap on the 4-hourly time frame up here. People are still saying it needs to close. I don't know. It wasn't. Here is one gap of 6k on 4-hourly time frame, never closed. Right. Up here this 5-4. It's down here somewhere, I think. I don't know. Here, down here. Here is it. Here's a gap that, you know, on 4-hourly time frame never got closed. So, you know, this one up here, 6006 or something like that, right? It never got closed, literally never. But on 4-hourly time frame, there's a lot more gaps than on daily time frame. So when I look at, you know, gaps, I look at daily or weekly time frame, stuff like that. But on 4-hourly time frame doesn't matter. So this gap on the on 4-hourly time frame doesn't matter. So that's not gap. The big gap that did not close is the 9k gap down here. 9.9, 9.7 gap, never closed. So, you know, we are not doing gaps. Just for retracement for Bitcoin. When we are at 69, all the moonboys screamed for about 100k and more. So so there's definitely a gap up there in your heads. Definitely a gap up there in the heads. DXY is still crushing towards downside. This actually looks very bearish, and I don't think it needs to have, I mean, it did have this move towards the upside and just continues crashing down, but the DXY is kind of different animal a little bit up here. You can see up here, once it has some kind of, you know, this was extreme top up here. I mean, just went straight down. So the big question is, we'll just go straight down and for how long up here, right? The Nasdaq up here, so the S&P 500, of course everybody knows about the line and we are not above the line, but I think I drew this very nice triangle up here, so you know, we can expect another, you know, 2, 3, 4 months left of gameplay up here. This is a weekly time frame. I would say, you know, a couple of more months of gameplay inside this triangle up here, and whatever Bitcoin does during that time, and then maybe hopefully, you know, we'll see clear direction of where this is gonna go. So this is S&P 500. I have not done the same kind of triangle on the Dow Jones. I think Dow Jones goes something like this up here, give or take. Nah. This was too big. I'm not feeling it. But up here on Nasdaq, maybe has some kind of triangle up here. It does look like maybe channel. Nah. But S&P is definitely a very nice triangle up here with these fake outs towards upside and downside, because these are very nicely confirming these lines. So I think S&P right now might be, we could use S&P for some kind of indication of where we're gonna go next, because the trend up here, although not broken just yet, right now it's getting a little bit reject, but it can break up to here trend, and then later it can actually go towards the upside. Still in some kind of consolidation. Let's see up here a little bit more on the 4-hourly time frame. Nothing much is happening on the 4-hourly time frame up here, and this 8-hourly, although it does look bearish, I would say that, you know, we can definitely hit some kind of double bottom, also double bottom up here, and then bounce towards upside. The double bottom down here to some kind of 20.6 or something like that will indicate, for example, on the 4-hourly, maybe this 50 moving average hit and then continue towards the upside. So can we go down to the 50 moving average? Definitely. I'm keeping all options open. I'm not saying this cannot break down, but I am overly bearish. I'm not, you know, euphorically sorry, I am overly bullish. I'm not euphorically bullish, but I'm overly bullish. I'm more bullish than bearish, and in any kind of bearish in any kind of bullish scenario, I tend to look for any kind of pattern to hold support very good. So when you have some kind of, for example, triangle, you see some kind of breakdown, I'll look at the first supports for some kind of bounce. I won't be looking at, you know, the worst case scenario down here, because this is unrealistic in some kind of bullish trend. But in bullish trend, I will look for the closest supports to give me support and bounce me right back up again. So just because you break down does not mean that you're gonna go down. So this looks nice. There has been one piece of news I think it's interesting, and that's on YouTube. Charles Haskinson. Charles Haskin, I think it's really interesting, and he's buying a CoinDesk. Charles Haskin wants to buy CoinDesk, and it's like 200 million, something like that. And I think it's very interesting. And if they do that, they will be able to, you know, manipulate the market a little bit, you know. So I think this is actually very good for Cardano, because as you can watch the video, he says itself, like, you know, people are not always interested in what the truth is. They're just interested in, you know, pushing out the information out. So if he acquires it, he will be able a lot easier to, you know, push out information about, you know, Cardano and so forth. So I think if you know, Cardano does buy CoinDesk, it's gonna be a good thing for Cardano. They will be able to, you know, affect the market a little bit, you know, in positive direction for the Cardano. So that might be very good. I don't know how many, you know, users CoinDesk has, but it might be interesting. It might be interesting to watch if they do. But I think that's the most interesting news I've seen lately. Also, I saw the video today. It's on YouTube from who was it from? It was from Bitboy Crypto, and JP Morgan hates Bitcoin. Was it shorts? No, what was it?
Hi, this is Charles.
This one. So the takeaway up here, you will see that this is Diamond. What is his name? Jamie Dimon. This is Jamie Dimon, head of JP Morgan, and he says that, you know, Bitcoin is a, you know, glorious Ponzi scheme, and that it's a pet rock, meaning it's just there for whatever, and he isn't very interested in it. What he does say though is that blockchain is a different animal, and blockchain, they are using its stuff and so forth, so forth. So he's not against, you know, people might get a little bit, you know, wrong perception of, oh my god, crypto is that. No, what he says that Bitcoin is not the, you know, store of you know, whatever, and that you know, the blockchain is a big thing. But I think, you know, the takeaway up here is that crypto is being used big time. That's what I took away from it. And it's only a matter of time, because you know, and you cannot kill Bitcoin. Let's be you know, his idea of Bitcoin being that, because they say it's you know, 21. This guy over here said like, yeah, Bitcoin has, you know, max supply at 21, and then Jamie comes in and says, yeah, but you don't know, because they can, you know, decide later on that, you know, just put up you know, maybe Satoshi is gonna come out and, you know, come out with a picture of Satoshi and say that there is you know, double the supply now. It's in 2140. Whether that's gonna happen or not, we don't know. But guys, but Bitcoin is a brand, and I tell everybody this because it doesn't matter really what you know, how good or not Bitcoin is. The Bitcoin is a brand. It's not going anywhere. Literally, it's not going anywhere. And as long as Jamie believes in blockchain, and Jamie believes in idea about NFTs and metaverse and financial instruments on the ledger, as long as these things are intact, Bitcoin is not going anywhere, guys. Bitcoin is a brand. You know what brands are. Brands. Bitcoin is a brand. It's not going anywhere, guys. We can argue what kind of price of this brand is gonna be. What's the right price? You know, is somebody gonna buy my brand or not buy? But it's not going anywhere. That's what I'm trying to say. Gold's a good indicator for dollar weakness. I don't know about that. The gap at the 8K for Maserati Ghibli needs to close from 80K. The guy is trying to promote it. Remember Cardano Africa? Yeah, Cardano Africa was just a you know, nothing thing that happened, you know. But Charles Haskinson is the CEO of Cardano. Of course, he's gonna promote it until we break hard term time frames. Market structure. This has to be viewed as bear market, a relief rally. We did break the market structures. Market structure are broken all the way through, you know. They're so broken. Market structure is like, I don't know what you consider a market structure, but you know, when you draw a trend line and that's broken, the market structure is broken. I don't know what to tell you, man. And when you do it 2 times in a row, when you break, you know, a trend 2 times in a row, like market structure is broken. Like, what kind of other market structure are you looking at, right? This was a, you know, steep move. This was a, you know, less steep move, and, you know, twice you're breaking. Market structure is broken. Yeah, it's a bear market rally to 30. Never trust Bitcoin. We don't know who really invented it. There could be billions of Bitcoin dumped on the market when it suits them. Well, they did dump billions of Bitcoin on the market up here, and they did it here as well. And the billions of Bitcoin was dumped up here. I mean, you know, it happens all the time. The only thing it's gonna happen again. Billions and billions of Bitcoin will be dumped on the market, but they will not be dumped down here, because this will go, you know, make the price go down to 0. So they are not dumping here. They are pushing it up. And when the masses come in with the exit liquidity, that's when they dump on the market. Because the dumping on the market, when there's a huge exit liquidity, when there's huge influx of new money, you don't kill the price. You stop the price from going, but you don't kill the price, because they are not interested in, you know, killing the price. They are interested in just, you know, selling off at the best price they can. So they broke the trend and not the market structure. What is the market? I don't get the market structure. What you mean by market? This is market structure. This over here is a market. Don't make me read up on it. What is market structure? How different is most market graph? Let me ask ChatGPT. ChatGPT. ChatGPT is a cap still. It's down. ChatGPT is down for you know, for higher high. Market strategy, the behavior condition of current flow of the market. It highlights support and resistance level, high swings and low. A trend is simply a consistent direction of price movement over time. Market structure can tell you if the market is trending or not. I don't get it. A trend is simply a consistent price. Yeah, so the trend is broken. I don't know, somebody needs to explain to me, you know, this market structure stuff, because every time I tell people that, you know, what kind of market structure do you have over here? It's a bearish market structure, it goes down. It slows down over here. Right now, this bearish market structure is broken. I don't get it. I don't get it. ChatGPT won't talk to me anymore. I don't get it. So yeah. Yeah, the market structure, we won't go into too much into that. There we go, a little bit, you know, green candle up here. Am I looking at the right numbers up here? And a little bit green candle, they'll up here, bouncing nicely up here at 10 moving average. We still need to get, if you can get a higher high up here above, you know, 21k again, 21.1k again, I think that might be nice. Not only that, I think that let's put some letters up here. I think that right now it's time for some kind of long position up here. I mean, it can go down and you know, it can go down, but you know, you can just extend and enter a new long position up here, right? So this to me look like long position down here. It also looks like long positions. And if you want to trade these long positions, there's a Bybit down below, guys. I'm shilling Bybit, guys. I'm shilling Bybit. If you have not noticed, I'm shilling Bybit. Don't listen to them, TLI, you're right. We broke market structure and we have to push higher. The whales need more liquidity and higher prices to sell and dump. No liquidity lower. Yeah, there is no liquidity. They're done, you know, acquiring. When you make higher highs, you change the market. But we did okay. So we did not make... What you want to say is we did not make a bullish market structure. We broke previous market structure, but you don't. But the way I see that we broke previous market structure is because we broke the trend of the previous market structure. But what you are saying is we have not broken the previous market structure because we have not established a new market structure. It's only when you establish a new market structure that the previous market structure gets broken. And if that's the case, then we have not broken the previous market structure. But I would like to argue that you do not have to establish the new market structure. You just have to break the previous market structure. No, but we did break. Like if higher high, if this is the only thing that's left, then. Lol, no, okay, man. I don't know, man. I don't know what I don't want to go into the discussion about market structure because I don't get it. I don't get it. You know, you might get it. I don't get it. The market structure is definitely not my friend. You know, my brain just cannot wrap my, you know, my ideas behind that. So there is that. Yeah, we did it 2-3 days ago. Micro and macro market structure. There has been a shift sentiment and break of the downtrend. We are done with the bear market. Bear market is done. Right now we only have this sideways movement accumulation phase that's been lasting since June. So there is that. So we're gonna see how that actually plays out. Okay, guys, what time is it right now? You know, we've been doing this like for 40 minutes or something like that. It looks good, guys. I mean, watch my previous videos from yesterday if you want to see exactly why this actually, you know, tends to break towards the upside. I'm really bullish on this, and we're gonna see that. Tila, what about DXY? What about DXY? Just said like this. I mean, short term it might pump, but it does look, you know, you know, any kind of pump just gets wrecked down. So I think it's in a strong downtrend right now. So as long as it's in strong downtrend, I think we're good. I think we're good. Something is brewing. Bull market is brewing. People don't know. People don't know. YouTube. No, not YouTube. Twitter. We go to Twitter. Twitter. TLI crypto. Don't short the bull market, guys. Don't short the bull market. 7-14K, never with deviation above below 24 degrees. What? 24? I don't know. I don't get it. I don't get it. Guys, thanks for stopping by. I'm gonna do something else. Maybe do some trading. bring on recession. Didn't the recession already happen? Recession already happened. They just changed the definition of recession, and they're just waiting for you know, for people to tell them, like, if this is not recession, I don't know. People are also saying that, you know, employment is going towards upside, yet everybody is firing people. I don't get it. I don't get it. They are tricks. They are making trickeries with the statistical data. I don't know how they do that. I've seen the you know, unemployment numbers go down. I don't know how this is even possible, because everywhere I turn around, the business is not doing that well. There are some businesses that are doing well and are hiring. I see that, but everybody's, you know, letting people go. Everybody's letting people go. I don't know. So how they are doing that? Why the numbers are going down? Like, what metrics are they using? And, you know, statistics, schmatistics. You can you can change. I mean, there is a reason why they say that, you know, you can change the statistics, you know, to show whatever you want them to show. So I don't know how they're doing that. The market, and yesterday there was also a very nice video from YouTube. The housing. What's called the video? I posted yesterday on. Oh, sorry about that. Not this one up here. Did I end my stream? I hope I did not end the stream. I managed to click stuff on the side. Venezuela market, catching bits of milk. There is this guy called what's his name? Greg Dickerson. And he had a video yesterday. The housing market crash is over. So this is the video from yesterday. What happened? There we go. We won't watch the video, but you know, the title is "The Housing Crash is Over." And yes, guys, yes, the housing crash right now hit some kind of lows, because of course we've been going to, you know, in bad times towards the with inflation coming up and interest rates going up, and of course nobody's buying in those kind of times. But it's not over. You gotta, like, I look around me right now. People are a little bit optimistic that they can maybe, just maybe, you know, this is over and they're gonna sell the house. But what's gonna happen in 6 months' time plus, when the pivot when the Fed comes again and says, you know what, the inflation is kicking up again, because inflations will kick up again. I already read about, you know, the prices of meat are gonna go up. This is gonna go up. I already sense that you know, stuff is gonna get more expensive again. Once it starts getting expensive, new wave of interest rates are gonna keep piling up. People are gonna have even more trouble next year, next winter, you know, paying down their mortgages. There is no way the housing crash is over. It doesn't go straight down. I get that. This isn't 2008 crash. This is a different type of crash. So people think like it went down, finished. Right now we're gonna go up. No, it went down, finished for now. It's gonna resume later. But no. The unemployment is going to keep on rising, the interest rates are going to come up, the inflation is going to continue rising, and the housing market is not, you know, recovered yet. Venezuela market catching bits. Rufia bull next 1-3 months. What altcoins is going to piss bears off the most? Dogecoin. I think what altcoin is going to piss the most people off is FTT. You know, FTX altcoin, because everybody's hating FTX right now. And when they are holding these very good coins like, you know, BNB and Solana and Ethereum, right? And then you see, you know, and they're doing like 5-10%, and then you see FTX go like 200% up. Now that pisses everybody up who's holding these coins with real value, you know, real companies. These are the good companies. They're holding this, and then they see these, you know, maybe even Dogecoin, Shiba Inu, like all of these coins pumping, they just get everybody mad. Everybody mad. Like, why does this thing, you know, pump? Why is not my coin that's legit project pump? Why is not Chainlink up like, you know, to 2000 by now? You know. But you gotta understand, just because you get a legit project does not mean that it has to pump 2000%. More likely is that the coin that does not have legit, you know, company behind it, does not have legit reason to exist, is gonna pump like 2-3,000%, right? Dogecoin to the moon. Guys, I'm in good spirits. I hope everything is gonna play out. So I'm gonna leave it with that. Have a nice day. You know what to do with the link down below, Bybit link. You know what to do. I don't have to tell you about this, the Bybit link. You heard about the Bybit link all over the place. You just have to use my bundles. As long as you use my Bybit link, I'm good. I'm good. So we're gonna keep on trading. Not even Dogecoin. Dogechain. Yeah, Dogechain. Elon, Dogelon. Scam pumps the heart. Yeah, the scams pumps the heart, and that gets everybody rallied. Everybody that's holding any kind of, you know, the real project and stuff like that, you know, they get so mad when these scam coins start pumping. Okay, guys, that's it. Thanks for watching. Check out the link.